Hey guys, this is Stacy from eatthebite.com, and today we're making a French onion grilled cheese sandwich with bacon. It tastes like French onion soup with bacon, and it's awesome. So let me show you how to make it. We need to start by slicing some onions. We'll be caramelizing these onions, which takes about 30 minutes, so we want to get them in the pan right away. Next, we'll pull some fresh thyme leaves from the stems and give it a nice fine dice. While the onions are cooking in olive oil, salt, pepper, and thyme, I'll start cooking the bacon. I used a thick sliced bacon for this recipe, but you can use whatever bacon you'd like. You'll want to occasionally stir the onions during the cooking process, and when the time comes, of course, turn your bacon over. Then right around the 30-minute mark, when the onions are nicely browning, you'll add a little bit of port wine to give the onions that brothy flavor, just like the soup. I added a few tablespoons here and gave the onions a good mix. You let these continue cooking for a few more minutes until some of that wine cooks off. While that's happening, we can do some other prep work. I've got really good sliced French bread loaf for this sandwich, and I highly recommend using a good quality bread for this one. I've also got a small block of Gruyere cheese that I'll shred for my sandwiches. Once all the cheese is shredded, I divided it into 2 piles, one for each sandwich. Next, I also have some sliced Swiss cheese for this sandwich as well. I've had some butter softening on the counter, and I'll spread that on the outside slices of my bread. Just a thin layer of butter here. My Swiss cheese is sliced very thin, and I'm going to fold that in half and add 2 slices to the bottom, and then 2 slices to the top. Next, I'll grab those amazing caramelized onions and spread those on the bottom slice. After that, I'll add my shredded Gruyere cheese on top of the onions, grab a few slices of bacon, put that top slice of bread on there, and I'll set that aside while I assemble the second sandwich. Same drill here. Butter the bread, add the slices of Swiss cheese, our awesome caramelized onions, a layer of the shredded Gruyere cheese on top of that, our thick strips of bacon, put the top piece of bread on, and we're ready to start cooking them. I added a splash of olive oil to my pans, and since I used a larger bread, it was just easier to use one pan for each sandwich. There's a lot of sandwich to flip, so I needed the extra space. You'll cook these on medium heat for a couple of minutes on each side. Then flip them over to brown and crisp the other side. Just gently hold the top part of the sandwich during the flip like you see here, so we can make sure the whole sandwich stays together. And now, it's time to eat the bite. Look at this crunchy, buttery, cheesy, bacony French onion soup in a sandwich delight. It is so awesome, and it really tastes like French onion soup. I could not stop eating this sandwich, and I highly recommend you give this a try. That's all for now, guys. You'll find this and all my printable recipes on my website at eatthebite.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.